Good morning. Today is Sunday, May 24th, and we have lots of birthdays today, so I get to start my day off with a song. I always like that when that happens, although I usually sing no matter what. But today is my sister-in-law Birdie's birthday. If you're new to my channel, Birdie is my sister-in-law. She's Jim's sister, and we used to go every Monday and Wednesday to water aerobics, but obviously everything's closed, so we haven't been doing that, so you haven't seen her in a while. Keep reminding her to send me a video. So I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. I thought I was going to sneeze. It was, excuse me. It was right there. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, today's her birthday, so I'm going to sing to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Birdie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. It's also Tamsin Darlin's birthday. So Tamsin, you knew you'd get a song. Tamsin's always sending me really great emails. Always giving me little things to look up and to watch and YouTube videos. I so appreciate it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tamsin. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Michelle Werner's birthday. So many birthdays today. I love it. I love it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Virginia, who is Steph Ross Brown's partner in crime, partner in life, partner in love. But Virginia gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Virginia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's quiet here, all quiet on the Western Front. Although I live in the eastern part of the state. And I live in the Midwest. Oh, there we go, in the Western Front. Although it's the Midwestern Front. What am I going to talk about? Oh, I told Jim yesterday that I don't think I'm going to go to vacation with him. And he took it pretty good, but he said he's not going to go either. And then I feel kind of bad because I know how much he was looking forward to it. But, you know, things can change. I know things can change. But if I had to tell you right now, I had to make a reservation for something right now, I'm not going to be doing it. Truth be told, I think Jim doesn't really want to take a chance either. Jim has underlying issues. And so he shouldn't even really be working, but you know, he's stubborn. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. So he's got issues, and so he should not be working. And I tell him not to, but you know, who am I? Who after 50 years? Who am I? Just suspect, you know. But anyway, but you know, I don't know. You know, you can't predict the future, so you know, maybe I might change my mind. I don't know, but as I'm saying right now, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Jim's having a problem with his hip now, and he's really limping. I keep calling him Little Luke, Little Luke. And then Denise says, what the heck are you talking about, Little Luke, Little Luke? The real McCoys. That was like back in the 50s. I think early 60s. Denise was born in 1960, so she might not get that reference. But she does get the Mr. Dillon, which I don't understand. They were both on at the same time. But I mean, there's so many reruns of Gunsmoke. Because I go, Mr. Dillon, Mr. Dillon. He takes it with good humor. So we're looking for a doctor for him to go to get an MRI to see what's going on. But, you know, I'm getting old. It sucks. Like they say, youth is wasted on the young, because it sure was wasted on me. I took so much for granted. But today is Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem. Seize the day. See? Carpe Diem. Seize the day. I know it's Sunday. Sunday. That's what they always did for our Motor City Dragways. Sunday, come down, Sunday. That was the commercial. But anyway, I know it's a holiday weekend, so I'm hoping everybody's going to be safe. I know that people are going to get together because everybody around my neighborhood has already started the partying, and they are not doing social distancing, and they're like all together, and so I'm just kind of concerned. But Jim and I are just we'll probably just grill some steaks or something tomorrow and just leave it at that. But anyway, so I'm just hoping everybody's going to be safe. So I was thinking the plan we could have for this week is on Tuesday, Carpe diem, seize the day. Pick one day this week that you're going to stay on track. Just one day. And then just that one day might turn into two. And then that two might turn into three. And the three might turn into four. And then the four might get you back on track. Because, you know, now we're going out. We can't hide in our little bubbles anymore. We've gained our weight over the past 8, 9, 10 weeks. And now we got to go back and mingle with the public. And they can see how we handled our quarantine. They're going to look and see how many people baked bread, made cookies, and so we want to get back. Plus, it's getting to be nicer weather. We're going to be wearing less clothes, so we're not going to be able to hide the little bit of weight we might have gained. So these are just 3 things that we can do to get back on track. So hopefully they work. I think they will work, because it doesn't really matter what plan you're on. And like I always say, it doesn't matter if you're on ketos or iBites or iTrax or Momentum or Weight Watchers or Tops or whatever. All of those plans have the same purpose, for you to get healthy and lose weight. So if it works for you, it's the right plan for you. But all 3 plans, you can incorporate these 3 tips, because they just make sense. In my head, they make sense. The first thing is to eat more vegetables. That's my goal. I did that last week and I lost 0.8. I think I would have lost a little bit more if I didn't drink as much water, so I'm experimenting with that this week. But I'm definitely going to continue on with the path of eating more vegetables. It just stands to reason. It fills you up, and they have less calories. When you go in your tracker, if you look at it and you see, most of the vegetables are 0 points, most of them. And if you look at the calories are like hardly anything. So you're filling yourself up and getting good nutrients at the same time. And you can always get vegetables into your meal. There's always a way. If you're going to make like eggs, you can add spinach, you can add peppers, you can add zucchini, you can add anything to that egg, scrambled egg, an egg omelet, or anything like that, and just mix them in, and then you're still getting your vegetables. If you like pasta, toss a little bit of vegetables into the pasta sauce. Peppers is a good example. But some people put zucchini. I don't know about that, but my sister-in-law, my brother's sister-in-law actually, she puts zucchini in her spaghetti sauce, and she chops it up really fine. You can't really taste it. Ragu has a vegetarian sauce that the kids don't even know that there's vegetables in it. If you have pizza, once again, the all true to favor, the mushrooms, the peppers. Even if you don't want to put that stuff on your pizza, have a side salad. You're getting your vegetables in that way. If you're going to have a nice, big, juicy burger, put some lettuce and tomato on it. That really makes a difference. Saute some mushrooms. There's so many things you can do. So you can get more vegetables in if you just make a conscious effort, just to put like 1 vegetable on your plate for each meal. Just try, That's my plan for this week, is just to put at least 1 vegetable on my plate for each meal. The second thing they tell you to do, which we all know, is to eat less sugar. And you have to watch where the sugar is. I eat way too much fruit. I know that. And even though it's sugar, it's healthier sugar, it's still sugar. So I need to try to cut back a little bit on my sugar. The thing is that my berries have so many other vitamins and nutrients, and I always kind of say, well, they give me so much, there's so many antioxidants in all of them, and it just helps me stay healthier, which is true, but have you seen my plates? I tend to go a little overboard with the berries. So I just have to, scale it back just a little, bit. And always look at the labels, and remember there are over 61 different ways that they describe sugar without saying sugar. So when you're looking at the ingredients, if you can't figure it out, look it up, and I bet you 9 times out of 10 it's going to be some sort of sugar. And you just have to be smart to it. You just really have to be aware of it. And just because you're eating low fat like cookies, look at the ingredients, because there's going to be sugar substitutes. There's always going to be a sugar involved somewhere, even on a low fat item. The third thing they tell you to do is to eat more whole foods. A lack of fiber in your non-whole foods is what causes you to always be hungry. And think about it. It's easier to eat a processed food than it is like a whole food. You could scarf down an apple pie in no time, but it's going to take you a couple minutes to eat an apple. So think of it that way. Obviously, you're going to eat slower because it's going to take more time processing. And the slower you eat, the more time it has for your brain to say, okay, we've had enough. You eat that apple, and the apple probably, well, it takes me, because I don't have very many teeth, it takes me about 15 minutes to eat an apple. I could eat an apple pie in less than 3 minutes. It's just, it's so, common sense is all it is. But anyway, let's make a plan, just one day this week. Obviously not today or tomorrow. Well, not obviously. You can do today or tomorrow. But if you're not planning on having a picnic or you're going to really celebrate the holiday, make a commitment to do it one day this week. And it doesn't necessarily have to be Tuesday. Say Thursday. Give you a little bit of time to ease into it. So hopefully these 3 things will help you get back on track because, even I need to get back on track. I've been having a steady loss, not a great loss, but I've had a steady loss each week. But I'm getting close to my 100 pounds, and I want to start having a good loss, and I want to start seeing some progress made. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, share it if you think somebody might like to see it, and please stay safe this weekend. I know we've been trapped in the house for so long, and we've been missing our friends and our family, and we can now start easing back into society, but let's do it with a purpose, and let's do it smart. Let's just not like fools rush in. Don't be like that song, Fools Rush In, because we're not fools. We're pretty smart people. We really are. So anyway, stay safe.